Welcome back to the trail with Mushy the Cowboy Cook. Today we're going to do some quick ribs on the grill. We're going to use a dry rub and then a wet barbecue sauce. I've got the recipes down in the description. We're going to wrap it up in foil and cook it, and then take it out of the foil and put it back on to put the wet sauce on. So let's get to it. Alright, let's get these ribs going. Now what you want to do is make sure you take the silver skin off the back, which I've already pulled that off. I'm going to pat down and dry the meat with some paper towels. And I'm going to wrap them up in some aluminum foil, which I sprayed with some spray. And I've got some dry rub here. I'll put the recipe in the description down below. But basically I have some brown sugar, some smoked paprika, seasoned salt, salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder. Just rub it on real good. What I did, I cut the rib into two pieces. I've already got one wrapped up here. And just like these hobo packs, we're going to take it, put it on the grill seam side down. In fact, I hope you saw the video about the hobo packs. Real easy to do. Like I said, you can even do it in your oven, and you can really vary the recipe as to what you like. Now what I am going to do, put in a little bit of liquid to help steam it a little bit. Got a little crown. Just a couple tablespoons. Little apple cider vinegar. And some peach cider. Like I said, just a little bit of liquid to steam it a little bit. So I'm going to wrap this up just like the hobo packs. Put seam side down on the grill and get to cooking. And we'll be right back. Alright, now I've had the ribs on for about half an hour, and I'm going to flip them over. Okay, maybe 35 minutes, but right in there. Got my gloves out. I'm just going to flip it. You can hear it sizzling. And I'm smelling it. Now that brings up a good point. Whenever you're cooking, whether inside or outside, use your senses, mainly your smell. While I'm smelling it cooking. Now if it's burning, you can smell that too. But just pay attention to what's going on. Like I said, you can hear it sizzling. I can smell it, start to smell it a little bit. When you're cooking in a Dutch oven, remember, every time you take that lid off, it cools down, and you have to, when you put the lid back on, it takes time to heat back up, just like the oven in your house. Now, the oven in your house, you've got a window, you can flip the light on and at least see it. So you can actually watch the food cooking without actually opening the door. Whereas a Dutch oven, if you want to look at it, you have to pull the lid off. So that's why you need to use your senses as far as smell to see what's going on inside the Dutch oven. Now if you're out camping or doing some cooking with other people, I have done a little bit of competitive cooking. It's hard to do that. But if you put your head a little bit closer to what you got cooking, you probably can smell it. So I'm going to keep this cooking. We're going to let this cook for about 30-35 minutes, and we'll come back to it. All right, let's get these off the fire. Open them up, take a look at them, and get them back on the grill. We'll put a wet sauce on them. Remember to keep your gloves. Get you a good pair. All right, let's get these opened up. Open these up, be careful of the steam. They smell good. See the steam coming out. Now let's get this on the fire. Bone is getting pretty loose. When your bone is loose, it means the ribs are done. This is almost there. So let's put these on the grill. I've got a wet barbecue sauce I made up, and I'll put that recipe down at the bottom. Basically, I put some brown sugar, some Crown, some honey, peach syrup, peach cider, and some apple butter. So let's get these back on the grill, and we'll get them sauced up and cook a little longer. All right, we're going to sauce them up a little bit. Incorporate this brown sugar in real good. Now you can use any kind of barbecue sauce you want. Put hot sauce on it. I just made up something real quick. I like lots of times just make up something and see how she flies. That's why I like to do all kinds of unusual cooking, just to try things. And as we go down the trail, we'll be trying some other a little unusual types of cooking and see how it turns out. Got my meat turner here. Not a real thick sauce. We'll let that cook a little bit, and we'll come back, see how it turns out. All right, let's get these off the grill and taste them. A little flame kissing. Now you can see the bones the meat is shrinking back from the bone. It's retracting. So that means the meat is done. And that's the first thing you want to see. Let's cut one of these. Give it a little try. Hot. Finger looking good. Now, like I said, I'll put the dry rub and the sauce I actually made up recipes in the description. This sauce was definitely not heavy at all. And even though I used apple butter and brown sugar and peach syrup, which all that would have a good bit of sugar, it's not overly sweet. So if you don't like sweet, you know, sauce, some sauces you get are very, very sweet. This is a nice light one, a lot of flavor. And then by cooking it in the aluminum foil to get it actually cooked, and then putting it on the grill gives it a smoky flavor too, and browns it up, gives it a nice look. Very good. Try it at home. Now I hope you liked that video on some quick ribs. Try it at home. You could even do it in your oven. Cook it in the foil in the oven at about 350 for an hour, hour and 10 minutes. Take it out of the foil, put it back in, using a baking sheet for the aluminum foil, and then whenever you take it out, put it right back on the baking sheet and cook it some more so you can sauce it up. Remember, Labor Day weekend, Silk Hope, North Carolina, at the Silk Hope Rotan Park for the Farmers Day weekend. It's the Saturday and Sunday, only $5 to get in. Come out and see us, say hello, see what all is out there. Really nice show. And remember, we will be across the road from the tobacco barn. If you like content like this, please subscribe, share the video, like it, and ring the bell, and Mushy the Cowboy Cook will see you down the trail.